If you're not intentional with your time, someone else will be. That's how the world works. There are people out there with dreams, goals, and fire in their belly, and they're watching, waiting for someone like you to drift just enough so they can take the edge. Time isn't just money, it's leverage, and if you're spending your time reacting instead of acting, you're already behind. That's the brutal reality. Every hour you give away to distraction, to laziness, to waiting for the right moment, that's an hour you'll never get back. And while you're giving it away, someone else is cashing in on their grind. You've got to make your time feel expensive, like it costs a fortune to waste even a second. Treat it like gold, like diamonds. Every second you scroll mindlessly, someone's building their empire. While you're sleeping in, someone's finishing their second workout. While you're making excuses, someone else is selling, pitching, growing. Life doesn't slow down for the weak, and time doesn't pity the lazy. Your schedule should be a reflection of your future. Look at your calendar. What's on it? Netflix marathons, hours of research. That's just procrastination in disguise. Or is it loaded with intention, training, networking, learning, producing? You want a powerful life, a rich life, a life of dominance and influence. Then you better start crafting your hours like a master carver. Be militant about your priorities, ruthless about your focus. That's how you win. I'm not telling you to never relax. I'm saying earn your rest. Grind hard enough that when you do take a break, it feels like a victory lap, not an escape. Most people are hiding from their own potential. They're afraid of facing what they could become because they know it means war. War with their habits, with their excuses, with their comfort zones. And that's what makes you different. You embrace the battle. You wake up and choose discomfort. You run toward the fire while they hide behind smoke. There are 24 hours in a day. Subtract the sleep, subtract the meals, subtract the commute. What are you doing with the rest? Are you chasing your goals or babysitting your doubts? Are you lifting your standards or justifying your stagnation? Every time you say, I don't have time, you're lying. You just don't value your time enough to control it. Discipline your distractions. Be a ghost to nonsense. Turn your phone into a tool, not a trap. Stop letting cheap dopamine steal your destiny. That quick hit of validation, that mindless scroll, that numbing routine. It's all poison wrapped in convenience. If your phone gets more of your focus than your purpose, you've already sold your soul. Reclaim your time by auditing every minute. Cut what doesn't build you. If it's not making you stronger, smarter, wealthier, or closer to your mission, it goes. Simple, you know what separates winners from watchers: intentional action. Not just hustle, but strategic hustle. Not just being busy, but being productive. You can work 12 hours a day and still go nowhere if you're not locked into your direction. Time spent wandering is still time lost. Don't just do things. Do the right things with maximum intensity. Get aggressive about results. You should be allergic to wasted time. People will mock your schedule. They'll call you obsessed, robotic, intense. Let them. Their laughter is the sound of their own surrender. You're not living for their approval. You're living to break every limit they've accepted. Your mission is too important for mediocrity. There's no glory in average, no pride in being comfortable. Greatness requires urgency, sacrifice, and laser-sharp precision. So ask yourself, what am I building with my time? What empire am I constructing brick by brick? If your answer isn't clear, you're not moving with power. And if you're not moving with power, you're losing. The truth is, the world doesn't care about your feelings, it cares about your results. So stop whining, start winning. Stop explaining, start executing. You've got this one life to make it count, to dominate your path, to become the person they said was impossible. And it all starts with how you spend your minutes. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional. It's about owning your time like it's the last currency on earth, because for you it is. You can always make more money, but you'll never make more time. The clock is ticking. Every second is either an investment in your future or a deposit into your regret. Choose wisely, stay dangerous, stay focused, spend your time like it's all you've got, because it is. People spend most of their lives begging for more time while wasting the time they already have. It's one of the great tragedies of modern life. Everyone's chasing distractions, addicted to noise, endlessly scrolling, while their dreams rot quietly in the back of their mind. You want change? Then you've got to protect your time like it's gold, because it is. It's not just minutes ticking by. It's your life, your destiny, your potential evaporating every second you let slip through your fingers. The average man is soft. He wakes up when he feels like it. He checks his phone before he checks his purpose. He moves through his day with no direction, waiting for something or someone to push him forward. That man will never win. That man will always lose to the one who is intentional, calculated, disciplined. If you're not spending your time becoming stronger, smarter, and sharper, then someone else is. And they will beat you every time, not because they're better, but because they use their time better. If you knew your time on this earth was limited, and it is, how would you behave? Would you still scroll through nonsense for hours? Would you still waste your weekends numbing yourself with entertainment and excuses? Would you still tell yourself, I'll do it tomorrow, when tomorrow isn't promised? Stop living like you're going to live forever, because you won't. One day, you won't wake up, and the only thing you'll leave behind is the legacy of how you spent your time. You want respect, master your schedule. You want wealth, learn to dominate your hours. You want power, then stop giving it away to meaningless activities and worthless distractions. The calendar doesn't care how you feel. The clock doesn't care about your mood. Either you command your time or you surrender to it. And most people are surrendering every single day. They give their prime energy to jobs they hate, people who drain them, habits that kill them, and then they wonder why nothing changes. Time is the currency of greatness. Rich or poor, everyone gets 24 hours a day. The difference is how you use them. Champions wake up with urgency. They know that what they do with their time is what determines the future. They move with precision, with aggression, with intent. Not because they are superhuman, but because they understand what's at stake. If you don't treat time like it's a life or death matter, you'll live a lukewarm life, full of regret and missed opportunity. People ask, how do I stay motivated? Here's the truth. You don't need motivation. You need a war plan. You need structure. You need to sit down and design your hours like your life depends on it, because it does. Wake up early. Train your body, train your mind, create, build, execute, reflect. Cut the fat from your day. Say no to anything that doesn't build the future you want. Most of your schedule is probably filled with time, wasting junk. Delete it, replace it, upgrade it. Every time you say yes to a distraction, you say no to your goals. Every moment you spend on nonsense is a moment you can never get back, and make no mistake, success is built in the quiet hours. It's built when no one's watching. It's built when you choose to grind while others relax. That's where your edge is. That's where your power is. Time is the battlefield, and your habits are your weapons. Stop trying to balance everything. Balance is a lie. There is no balance. There is sacrifice. There is focus. There is intensity. People who achieve great things don't live in balance. They live in obsession. They understand that to rise above the average, you must think, move, and act differently. You can't be ordinary and expect extraordinary results. You've got to become militant with your time, ruthless with your focus, and relentless in your execution. Your future self is watching you. 10 years from now, the man you become will either thank you or curse you for how you used your time today. Let that sink in. You're not just wasting a day. You're betraying the man you could become. You're stealing from your own legacy. You're murdering your own potential, slowly, quietly, with every wasted hour. And if you're okay with that, then you deserve the life you settle for. But if you're not okay with that, if you want more, if you crave domination, victory, and fulfillment, then you have to go all in on how you spend your time. There's no halfway. There's no kind of focused or sort of serious. That mindset is poison. You either commit or you continue to live in mediocrity. Time is the separator, not talent, not luck, not connections. Time, and how you use it will determine everything. The world is full of people who had potential. Full of men who could have been great, but they didn't respect time. They didn't build when they were supposed to build. They waited, they delayed, they played small, and life punished them for it. Don't let that be your story. You've got one shot, one timeline, one chance. Spend it wisely, aggressively, and without apology. It's not about being perfect. It's about being purposeful. Cut the noise, cut the laziness, cut the procrastination. Build a daily routine that fuels your mission. Create a system that keeps you accountable. Surround yourself with warriors who value time like you do. Make every second count, because every second is a seed, and your future is the harvest. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to manage your time for you. That's your job. That's your duty. That's your edge. Want to stand out? Want to lead? Want to become unstoppable? Then spend your time like a champion. Spend it like your life depends on it, because it does. You have to be brutally honest with yourself. Time is your currency, and you've been spending it like you have a bottomless supply. Every hour wasted on meaningless distractions, every minute spent scrolling instead of building, is time you will never get back. And the crazy thing is, most people don't even realize it. They think they have forever. They think they can coast through life, fix their habits tomorrow, start working next week, or chase their goals when they feel more inspired. That's a lie. The cold truth is, your time is running out whether you do something with it or not. And if you keep playing around, you'll look back in 10 years with nothing but regret. You versus you, that's the fight you're in, and you win that fight by dominating your time. Look around. The people who are successful aren't smarter than you. They don't have some secret advantage. They just don't waste time. They know exactly what their time is worth. Every second has a purpose. Every hour is accounted for. And while you're debating whether or not to hit snooze, they're already grinding. They've already planned their day. They've already executed. That's why they're ahead. Not because they're special, but because they treat time like gold. You treat time like junk, and you wonder why your life looks the way it does. You want results? Then stop lying to yourself. Stop pretending like you're putting in work when you're really just dabbling. Stop saying you don't have time when you waste hours every day doing things that serve no purpose. You want to change your life? Then start owning every single moment. Wake up earlier, cut off distractions, build a schedule and stick to it. Your brain will fight you at first. It'll try to pull you back into comfort. That's normal. That's weakness trying to survive. Kill it. Fight through it. Show your mind who's boss. Most people will never get this. They'll keep living on autopilot. They'll keep reacting to life instead of designing it. But you're not most people. At least you shouldn't be. You should be a machine, focused, precise, ruthless with your time, because the more time you waste, the further you fall behind. There's someone out there right now grinding 10 times harder than you. They're hungry, they're coming for everything, and you're still sitting around thinking about starting. That's how you lose. That's how you become average. The worst part, no one's coming to save you. There's no mentor, no program, no motivational video that's going to do the work for you. It's you, just you. That's the beautiful part. You have all the power. Every decision you make either brings you closer to your goals or pushes you further away. There is no in-between, so ask yourself, what are you doing today to get ahead? Are you building or are you wasting? Are you growing or are you decaying? Your time usage will answer that question, not your words. You think greatness is some magical event. You think success just shows up one day and blesses you with everything you've ever wanted. No, greatness is forged in the boring hours. It's built in the unsexy moments. When no one's watching, when your body is tired, when your mind says quit but you keep pushing, that's where you separate yourself. That's where you prove you want it more than the next guy, the guy who's sleeping in. The guy who's binge watching nonsense, the guy who's still talking instead of doing. Let him talk, you do, and when you finally start respecting your time, your entire life will shift. You'll walk different. You'll think different. People will notice. They won't be able to figure it out, but they'll feel it. That edge, that aura of a person who is in control. That's what happens when you master time. You become dangerous. Unstoppable, because while everyone else is distracted, you're building, you're moving, you're winning. And that's how you break out of the average life. Not by dreaming, not by hoping, but by using every single minute like it matters. Because it does. Discipline isn't just a word, it's your weapon. It's how you carve out a legacy. You can't be disciplined for one day and expect results. You have to live it, breathe it, become it. You have to get obsessed with maximizing your time. Every day you should be asking yourself, did I dominate today? Did I squeeze every drop out of my time? And if the answer is no, fix it. Don't sleep until you've done something that moves the needle. Every day you let slip by is an insult to your potential, a betrayal of the man you're supposed to become. You've got to be surgical with your hours. Eliminate anything that doesn't align with your goals. That means cutting off people who waste your time. That means saying no to things that don't push you forward. That means being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Most of the world is soft because they've never had to fight for anything. You want to win, you better start fighting, not with fists, but with focus, with strategy, with relentless consistency. Nobody gets handed success. You earn it by how you use your time. The winners aren't lucky. They're just not lazy. They're just not distracted. They're just not making excuses. You have the same 24 hours they do. So what are you doing with yours? Watching, wishing, or working? Your actions will answer that question. Not your intentions, not your goals, your grind. That's the scoreboard. Time is your most valuable resource. You can make more money. You can meet new people. You can learn new skills. But you can never make more time. Once it's gone, and if you've been wasting it, you better wake up. Because life's not going to wait for you to figure it out. Life rewards the focused, the disciplined, the ones who treat time like it's sacred. That's how you get ahead. That's how you win, not by talking about it, not by reading another quote, but by executing hour after hour, day after day. So look in the mirror and get honest, you versus you. That's the only battle that matters, and the man who respects time wins it. Time doesn't wait. It doesn't ask if you're ready. It doesn't care if you're tired, overwhelmed, or unsure. It keeps ticking. So the only question left is, what are you going to do about it? You can keep living like you've got forever, or you can rise up and act like your moments matter, because they do. Every second is a vote for the man you're becoming. And if you're not voting for power, discipline, and purpose, you're voting for weakness, distraction, and regret. It's you vs you. No more blaming, no more stalling, no more wishing. You've got breath in your lungs, strength in your bones, and a fire that's just waiting to be unleashed. So stop wasting time, own it, control it, weaponize it, because when you master your time, you master your life, and the world, it won't know what hit it. Stay sharp, stay focused, and never ever waste another minute.